Welcome back to the channel. So in this episode of What We're Bodging, we're going to have a look at what I've been up to in May. So this month has actually been pretty busy with RC stuff. So if you remember in last month's video, I turned around and said I was working on a bit of a secret project. And that was the Grasshopper Toy Story RC car. There's a spare set of eyes that I made for it, but I'll put a picture up now and I'll put a link to the video. So that was a surprise for one of my best friends. He had no idea he was having it. And yeah, he loved it. I'll also put a little clip of him running it around. So yeah, managed to get that finished and get that given to him. Now, the other project I was working on last month, finally managed to get finished, was my own Lunchbox Evo. So rather than the standard gearbox mounting, you've now got link suspension. There's an anti-roll bar in there as well. So there's all custom parts in there, gearbox mount, the arms itself, the chassis mounts, the anti-roll bar. And there you can just about see the gearbox mount there that's different because it's got a fixing point for a pivot arm that you can just see in the gap there. So you've got more articulation in it and it actually drives pretty smooth. So we did manage to take this and a standard lunchbox out and give them a good run. So you've also got the front suspension. So you've now got two arms on the front there rather than the single, which allows the wheel to stay more straight, less camber as the shock compresses. Yes, I am running friction shocks at the moment, but I do plan to put a set of CVAs on there, see how that affects it. But that was one of the other projects that I was pretty busy with last month. So I've been busy printing parts as usual. So I've ended up getting a pair of spoilers sent out to America. They arrived today actually. So all safe and sound in one piece. Customer was very happy. So that's a bonus. There are other bits of the kit that have actually been sent out as well. So yeah, been pretty busy sending Porsche parts out. Now we'll address this lot here. So I had a customer request for another set of Mondeo touring car wheels. So while I had the white resin in there, I thought I'd get a few sets printed. So there's now 3 sets of these up on eBay. Same offset as the originals. So if you want a set, the link will be in the description. Next set I've been working on was a set of Volkswagen Montreals. You can just about see the Volkswagen logo there. And you've got the Volkswagen text just in there as well. Centre cap for the middle. Now he wanted them in a 2mm offset, which unfortunately means he will have to trim the face of the thread down to get the centre cap to clear. There's nothing I can do about that, as he wanted the centre cap. So there we go. And these have been sent out to Australia. Next up, we got another set of Porsche 934 Le Mans wheels. Originally the customer wanted the set with the aero discs on the front, then he wanted another set without the aero discs. So I've ended up losing about 2mm of dish on the wheel in order to get the nut cover to clear. And there we go. So they're ready to go out. Same customer also requested a set of Singer DLST, I believe I got the name right, wheels as well. So we've gone for the same. We've got 32mm rears, 26 fronts, and nut covers for these as well, which just slot in place. just like that. There we go, busy as always, getting wheels done. And also, I've had the other Andy Hall reach out to me, and he mentioned the RC Racers TT02F kit, which means you can mount the servo up front, you spin the chassis around, servo up front, which makes it front motor, and you can then have it front wheel drive or four wheel drive as well. There are two brackets, so you've got a Type S and a normal TT02. There's also a TPU bumper as well, which has been sent out. So there's a few people from Poor Boys RC that I've sent a few bits and pieces out to. They're going to use them, see if they break, give both me and the RC Racer feedback, so we can adjust settings and go from there, try and improve them. You know, the other Andy Hall, he also reached out and wanted a few custom bits for his Popalong RC rally car. So I got them printed. That was some TPU wings for his Alpha Batmobile, along with a afterburner. So I'll drop a couple of clips in here, but I'll also put a link to his video, so go and watch that, and you'll see all the bits I made for him. And go and give his channel a subscribe as well. So then, what's coming up this month? Now, the 1st of June marks the chassis reveal for the Poor Boys RC Speedrun Challenge. And this year, Phil's decided it's going to be the ORV. So what we're going to do? Now, I've got my Riri Blackfoot, which I've never actually ran. So do I run this and risk crashing it and damage it and all the rest? Or do I take a really big box full of Monster Beetle parts and see what I can do with that? There are more parts still in the box, but I ain't got enough room. So yeah, here's some of them. I think in reality, considering this body's got, I don't know how many layers of paint on it, I think we'll use this one. And it doesn't really matter if it gets damaged. So yeah, looks like we've got the speedrun body sorted anyway. The question is, what class am I going to be entering? There's a stock class, which is stock. There's a brush class, brushless class, and the open class. Now, the open class is pretty much do what you want. I'm half tempted. I've got some silly ideas, so maybe we'll go with that. I've got a month to figure it out, month to try and test it. Failing that, I can always jump into the brush class and enter that one. I do need to figure out what class I'm actually going to be in, because as I say, if the open doesn't work out, I can go into brushed. But once I've entered one of those classes, I'm in that class. So I can't start off in open, then decide it ain't working, go into brushed once competition starts. So I've got a month to figure it out. So let's see what happens. Might be good, might be bad. Who knows? So on that note, time's ticking. I better get started on this. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the rest of it. And I'll see you in the next one.